kitchen into high gear, your favorite recipes are sure to call for some herbs and spices. You probably don't give it much thought, but a surprising new report from Consumer Reports reveals lead, cadmium, and even arsenic in some popular spices. Here's more on what Consumer Reports testing found and some ways to minimize the risk while keeping the spice in your life.
What would cooking be if you never used herbs and spices?
I cook a lot of beans and rice, and then of course there's always some type of meat. So if I didn't use herbs and spices to cook, I really feel like there wouldn't be any flavor. It wouldn't taste good.
But according to a new Consumer Reports investigation, flavor is not the only thing those pinches and dashes are adding to your food.
We tested 126 products and found that roughly a third had combined levels of arsenic, lead, and cadmium high enough to raise health concerns.
In 31 products, levels of lead were so high that they exceeded the maximum amount anyone should have in a day, according to CR's experts. Oregano and thyme were found to be the most troublesome, with all of the products tested having levels that CR experts find concerning. The American Spice Trade Association says it's almost impossible to rid spices of all heavy metals because of the unavoidable presence in the environments where they are grown. So, when you're shopping for herbs and spices, what should you do?
The good news is we found plenty of spices below our threshold of concern, such as black pepper, curry powder, coriander, saffron, white pepper, and garlic powder.
One tip: think about growing and drying your own. It's easy to do, even if you don't have a green thumb or an outdoor garden. This is David Fizikis.
Consumer Reports also recommends giving your spices a good sniff now and then to check if they're still fresh. If you can't smell the spice, regardless of how long you've had it, it's probably time to throw it out. If you are holiday shopping for a teen, the worldwide computer chip shortage may make it nearly impossible to fulfill their holiday wish this year, especially if they want a new phone or video game console. The most recent consoles, including the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5, are so hard to come by. Stores don't know when and even if they will get any for their shelves. Local gaming stores are frustrated.
A regular PS5 anyway that plays discs retails for $4.99, and I think that most people consider that to be like a fair price, based on what consoles have gone for in the past. But finding one for $4.99 is practically impossible.
And it's not just the chip shortage driving up prices. Scalpers and resellers are selling gaming consoles for nearly double their retail price. Bloomberg reported earlier this year that chip supply will remain tight until at least September 2022. And supply chain issues are also starting to impact the youngest part of the population as well. Baby formula is becoming harder to find. Walgreens says the demand for infant formula is increasing nationwide. Meanwhile, suppliers are struggling to restock shelves. The Infant Nutrition Council of America says its members are working with distributors, retailers, and state agencies on innovative ways to make sure formula is available. And as gas prices continue to rise, more people are making a big switch, buying an electric or hybrid car. According to Kelley Blue Book and Cox Automotive data, electric vehicle sales are up 200% year over year. That massive jump is credited to consumers' expenses being severely cut after switching to hybrid or electric. And AAA says with technology improving, electric vehicles can go farther on a charge, and hybrids come in SUVs now. AAA also encourages everyone to know what products are out there and if they will fit your specific needs. In our Buzz Report this morning, one of the most binge-watched TV shows ever is coming back with its second season today. That's right. We are talking about the Tiger King himself. The first season took over homes in America during the first few months of the pandemic. That's all I would hear about. Yep. Tiger King this, Tiger King that. That was when people were looking for some sort of senseless entertainment, and they found that in Tiger King. And after popular demand, season 2 is here, but this season's going to look a little bit different than the first, mainly because, and if you watch, you know this, Tiger King himself, Joe Exotic, is in prison. So in January of 2020, Exotic was found guilty on multiple counts, including hiring for murder. He is currently serving a 22-year sentence in Texas. This season will follow Exotic in prison. It will also see the return of Carol Baskin, and many more favorites from last season. Tiger King 2 is on Netflix now, so stream episode by episode, or do what many did, just watch it all at once, maybe in one weekend. That's what season 1 was.
Nothing wrong with binge watching.
I couldn't, you know, we've talked about this before on the show before you were here, but Bill and I were in a little clip of Tiger King.
I was going to say,
because he was on this show here a while ago.
I remember he told me.
I just couldn't stop hearing about how this was so crazy. It's like the train wreck you cannot stop watching.
Yeah,
right?
I have to go back and watch it now because I want to see that clip with you and Jen on there.
Me and Bill, yeah.
Season
2 is available. So we're taking a break right now. Still to come on your morning news, the Green Bay Packers sold millions of dollars in shares yesterday. We're going to tell you what that means for the team coming up. It's 6:41. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Esco. Welcome to huge selection and savings. Welcome to our new home and gift department. From pillows to throws, seasonal to everyday. Come in and explore. Where white glove delivery and setup are always free. Tell them Peyton sent you.
As we finish up another baseball season, I recently finished an extensive window replacement project on my home. I worked with your home improvement company and they hit it out of the park. For your next window, door, bathroom, or roofing project, get the quality and service you deserve with the Midwest's largest full-service home improvement company. Your home improvement company is my home improvement company, and they should be yours too. Contact them today for a free estimate on your next home project.
Stay warm and cozy this winter with Crosse Fireplace Company and receive 26% federal tax credit. Wood stoves with a modern style like the Quadrifire or the classic look from Vermont Castings. Crosse Fireplace Company has the stove to fit your style and needs. Purchase before the end of the year and receive a 26% federal tax credit on the entire package and installation. Crosse Fireplace Company, because your place is by the fire.
Here's to the holidays. Here's to the casserole queens and Santas who saute. To the turkeys brined in beer, and well, just beer. To the ones who do the most, and the ones who do the least. To the classic traditions, and whatever you call this one. This year, no matter how you holiday, Festival has you covered. Festival Foods, a Wisconsin tradition since 1946.
There's no better time to get the Ford SUV you've always wanted, like the Ford Escape, Explorer, Bronco Sport, and Edge. Built with tech that keeps you connected and the capability to customize the way you drive, plus safety features to give you confidence on any road ahead. It's no wonder why Ford SUVs are #1 in brand loyalty. Now's your chance to buy the perfect SUV for you and your family. Get behind the wheel of a new Ford SUV at your Northland Ford dealers today.
35 years ago, Mannheim Steamroller released an album that revolutionized Christmas forever. The album that started it all, Mannheim Steamroller Christmas, will be performed live in its entirety for the first time ever. Come celebrate America's favorite Christmas tradition. Mannheim Steamroller Christmas by Chip Davis.
November 24th at the La Crosse Center. Get your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com or at the box office.
Welcome to Esco. Welcome to huge selection and savings. Welcome to our new home and gift department. From pillows to throws, seasonal to everyday. Come in and explore. Where white glove delivery and setup are always free. Tell them Peyton sent you.
Well, this morning we are off to yet another cloudy start here, as you can see with the live weather conditions showing us all those clouds here in the background. 43 degrees of temperature, but we do have that light northwest breeze at around 8. That's just enough, though, to make the feel-like temperature feel like it's 38 degrees here this morning. Now, we have seen a drastic change here in our temperatures this morning here as well. Because of all the clouds, we are looking at much warmer readings. In fact, we're 23 degrees warmer this time in Sparta than this time yesterday morning. Actual temperatures here on the map showing temperatures into the upper 30s to low 40s. Now, we just had this low pressure system affect us. It did bring us a cold front, much colder air though back to the west. That's going to be moving in here. Once those clouds begin to decrease in coverage, we'll be able to feel that better as we head into tomorrow especially. Got some light rain here underneath some of the thicker clouds here at the moment, and that looks like that's going to be clearing out as we progress throughout the day today. Mostly cloudy with a temperature of 44 degrees at noon today. 5 o'clock, partly cloudy early, 39, and it looks like by 10, that's when most of the clouds here should begin to decrease. And you can see that some dry air kind of moving in because of the clouds eroding here, with the winds here coming out of the west as well. Not as windy today like it was yesterday, but those winds are expected to increase tomorrow out of the northwest yet again, as some clouds will also begin to move in here at the same time. Cloudy skies then return again as we head into Friday, but we will have a southerly wind here, and that should help at least warm up the temperatures just a tap. All right, let's take a look at the next 8 days, and you can see pretty cloudy weather conditions for tomorrow. Overcast for Friday and Saturday. Could be looking at a low pressure system affecting the weather as we head into Sunday. That could give us a rain and snow mix potential to work with. And then as we head into next week, it looks like our temperatures really drop into the low to mid 30s for Monday and Tuesday. Low temperatures in the 20s and 30s these next 8 days. Today is day 3 of Winter Weather Awareness Week here on News 8, and today's topics include travel during winter storms. Some very good tips there for you to follow, including reducing those speed limits out there and no cruise control. Stay on those main roads if possible, and consider adjusting or delaying those plans if you can here as well, and share those travel plans with your relatives. Also, if you plan it, or not plan, but if you do happen to get stuck on the roadways during a severe winter weather event, make sure to take those precautions, including blankets and a sleeping bag with you. Also, an ice scraper would be a good idea as well. So now, as the days get cooler, La Crosse County is preparing to keep streets ice-free. News 8 Now's Isabella Holsizer gives a glimpse into the work behind keeping roads clear.
Commuters are used to snowplows clearing the way for them during the winter months. But what exactly are they using?
Salt can work down to about -4, but it takes, I don't remember the ratio, but like 5-6 times as much salt to work as it does at 30 degrees.
Joe Langberg says that too much salt can be bad for the environment, so they have to get creative.
If you're using brine, hard salt will bounce, so it'll bounce into the ditch. So if we wet it, it sticks to the road instead of potentially getting into the environment, and does its job instead of sitting in a ditch somewhere.
The combination of water and salt helps keep the street clear, but like most people, crews hope that temperatures don't get too cold.
Down in the negative teens, not much works at all, but you tend not to get freezing rain at those temps.
No matter the temperature, the city stays prepared for whatever Mother Nature has in store. In La Crosse, Isabella Holsizer, News 8 Now.
Daily holiday time for you, and we are marking National Homemade Bread Day today. This is a perfect holiday because so many people took up homemade bread making during the pandemic. All of that extra time at home, it allowed people to try making breads for the first time, so much so that there was a shortage in some of the ingredients on store shelves at the beginning. Those who make homemade bread, they commit to using really good ingredients. They invest time into what they're making. They pour their love into it, not only because they love it, but because they know the people they love do as well. So obviously bread, it's very versatile. You can have a homemade loaf. You can use it for sandwiches, croutons, toast, anything you want. I'm a big bread fan. I'm like, give me the carbs, right?
I know. I was actually snacking on some like cinnamon bread yesterday. So good. But yeah, I love the smell too.
That's what the smell that it leaves in your house, or when you walk into a bakery when they make bread, is so good. So get out your recipe box today and find one online and get baking. We're going to send you right now to break with a look at what's coming up on CBS Mornings, but stay with us. We have everything you need to know today in 5 minutes or less. Your morning news now is next.
Ahead on CBS Mornings, the head of the TSA joins us to discuss how to keep travelers safe this holiday season. Plus, I talk with some of the original and current cast members of the Ghostbusters franchise. We'll talk about the popularity of the film and the new movie. We'll see you at 7.
Mike Thompson, News 8 Now.
This is an event you'll only see once a year at International Furniture. The Fall Sample Sale is your opportunity to save with deep discounts on designer furniture. Shop through the perfect combinations of floor samples. With International Furniture, you'll be investing in furniture that's comfortable, fashionable, and above all, built to last for generations. But hurry, these floor samples are one-of-a-kind offers that will go fast. It's an investment that will last with deep discounts during the Fall Sample Sale at International Furniture. I-90 Exit 2 La Crosse.
The holidays are right around the corner, and as always, it is our honor to help you find a special gift for that someone in your life. Right now, Rose Jewelers is full of amazing jewelry, but all across the country, people are experiencing shipping delays, so restocking may be tricky. Personalized jewelry should be ordered by December 3rd to make certain that your gifts are here on time for the loved ones in your life. If you need a place to keep your purchases, we would be happy to hold on to your gifts right here in the store. From our family to your family, only at Rose Jewelers.
Those brave men and women of our armed forces, generations of them. Why should today's burdens fall back onto them? They were there for us. Now let's be there for them. Your local Wisconsin energy providers and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund are working together to deliver Wisconsin veterans in crisis heat, power, and help staying in their home. But they can't do it alone. Call to donate today.
Dings, dents, scratches, big crunches. You know where to bring them. Pischke Motors Collision Center on 2nd Street in downtown La Crosse. When you've got a crew of professional body and paint technicians like ours, you provide them with the latest in repair equipment. And that's what we've done in this state-of-the-art, environmentally friendly facility. We have customer drive-in lanes, soft touch, 24-hour car wash. So when the dings, dents, scratches, and even the big crunches happen, bring them to Pischke Motors Collision Center on 2nd Street in downtown La Crosse.
Welcome to the brand new Holiday Inn Express and Suites. Whether you're here for business, family events, or a weekend getaway, we've got you covered. Overtired, overworked? Lay down in one of our super comfy beds. Got kids? Our adjoining rooms are perfect for a restful night's sleep. Let the kids burn off energy in our kiddie pool while you relax in our hot tub. Come check in and check out our brand new Holiday Inn Express and Suites in Onalaska, La Crosse.
What is it that makes you powerful? Having a voice. When you're part of a Touchstone Energy cooperative, your voice is heard, loud and clear. Because you're more than a customer, you're a member. Most important, you're connected to all the other members in our community, to your hometown electric co-op, and to the people who've been there for you year after year. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
Your morning news now. Police need your help finding this man, 90-year-old Jordan Moore. He was last seen around 5 last night in Brodhead, Wisconsin, which is about 35 miles south of Madison. But his family reported him missing from Milwaukee earlier in the day. Moore may be suffering from dementia, and he could be driving a blue 2004 Chevrolet Trailblazer SUV with Wisconsin license plate 862GHC. We could get a verdict today in the Kyle Rittenhouse murder trial. The jury did not reach a verdict during the first day of deliberations yesterday, so they are back at it this morning. The 18-year-old shot and killed 2 men and wounded a third during a night of protests in Kenosha last year. A conviction could send Rittenhouse to prison for life. If you have onions in your kitchen, listen up. A farm that sells onions in Wisconsin, Illinois, Michigan, and Pennsylvania has voluntarily recalled bags of its yellow, white, and red onions because of the risk of salmonella. The company is Awesome Farms and Produce out of Wisconsin, and these particular onions were imported from Chihuahua, Mexico. There haven't been reports of anyone getting sick, but the company decided on the recall just to be safe.
On one hand, it breaks my heart, but on the other hand, I'm just so impressed with our community, our farming community, and how they come together and help each other, and that's what they're doing.
This story, a community of farmers coming together to rescue about 50 head of cattle stranded in floodwaters in Western Canada. You got to look at this video just into our newsroom. People using boats and jet skis to rescue the cows and their calves. Heavy rains for more than 2 days have caused widespread flooding, landslides, and road closures in British Columbia.
Plenty of clouds still continue to move in this morning, and underneath some of the thicker clouds are some light rain showers as well. Looks like that should clear later today. Temperatures this morning are much warmer here this time, into the upper 30s to low 40s. It's currently 43 degrees in La Crosse.
Green Bay Packers sold $10 million worth of stock in the first 3 hours it was on sale. Yesterday's offering was the first in 10 years. Each share cost $300, which the team promotes as an investment in pride of ownership. The money will go to fund upgrades at Lambeau Field, including new video boards. The Packers are the NFL's only community-owned franchise. The American Legion Post 52 in La Crosse is holding another free COVID-19 vaccine clinic. Over the weekend, organizers say over 100 kids got their shots at the first clinic. The next one will be held on December 4th from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. They are offering Pfizer vaccines for those 5 and up, Moderna and Johnson & Johnson for 18 and up, as well as boosters for those eligible. The vaccines are free and no insurance information is needed. You can help meet an urgent need for blood donations today in Tomah. Tomah Health and Versity Blood Center of Wisconsin are teaming up for a blood drive at Recreation Park. It starts at noon. To donate, you must be in good health, at least 17 years old, weigh at least 110 pounds, and have a photo ID. Now, 16-year-olds may also donate with parental consent.
Not as cold here this morning, but still a little cloudy in most locations. Those clouds should clear by the afternoon, followed by partly cloudy skies here into this evening. And here's a look at those next 8 days for you.
Thanks for being here today. Go out and have a good one. We'll see you right back here tomorrow.